One of the most fascinating titles on PlayStation in terms of a PlayStation exclusive is Death Stranding. What an unbelievable story, guys. Absolutely loved the first game. And I want to talk, though, about the sequel that is coming, that being Death Stranding 2. Obviously, guys, being a massive Hideo Kojima fan, this was a title that when it released, it had so much mystery behind it, so many questions that you wanted to get answered. And so when you dove into the game, what an experience from a graphical perspective to a story perspective. Sure, there were issues along that journey of playing Death Stranding. We'll talk about that here, but I want to talk about Death Stranding 2, the things that they can build on from that first game. Let's talk about it. So guys, in an article that is coming to us from Josh West of Games Radar, Death Stranding 2, the sequel to one of the best PS4 games ever, is on its way. Kojima Productions confirmed that a sequel is in the works at the Game Awards in 2022, with Hideo Kojima himself making the announcement and giving us our first look at the new project. The original Death Stranding was complex enough, and with the sequel still shrouded in a fair deal of mystery, it stands to reason that we have a lot of questions for Kojima already. We've known for some time that it's not slated to launch until 2024 or 2025, so naturally, you won't find it on our collection of new games for 2023. However, it's definitely one of the most anticipated upcoming PS5 games already. PC users might be in luck too, as it's not uncommon for PS5 exclusives to land on Steam or Epic Games platforms shortly after launch, although that, like many other aspects, remains to be seen in the case of Death Stranding 2. So here we go, guys. In terms of a release date, well, Kojima Productions is yet to confirm a Death Stranding 2 release date. The Game Awards 2022 teaser trailer set the tone for this new action-adventure game, but also made note that the name Death Stranding 2 is just a working title, so expect this game to be a little while off yet. That assumption is further supported by actor Norman Reedus, who spoke offhand about Death Stranding 2 back in May of 2022, where he confirmed in an interview that we just started the second one. All we're saying is don't expect to see Death Stranding 2 before 2024 at the earliest. Obviously, guys, I think it's very reasonable to expect that this is going to be a game that's going to be an exclusive to PlayStation for sure. Now, in terms of like what we saw from a trailer perspective, Kojima Productions revealed the first Death Stranding 2 trailer at the Game Awards in 2022. The 4-minute long teaser trailer didn't show any direct gameplay, but it did give us a sense of how the world and characters have changed since Sam Porter Bridges removed his cufflinks and severed his connection with the Bridges Corporation. Naturally, there's a lot to unpack in here, and Death Stranding 2 director Hideo Kojima teases that you've just seen the trailer and I've put a lot of things inside, so I want you to talk about it and find details in it, which is fascinating. I love that he does this, guys. He really almost tells a story within the trailers. It's really, really cool. Now, Death Stranding 2 will be powered by Decima, the proprietary game engine created by Guerrilla Games. The studio's engine is behind Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, and the original Death Stranding, and has helped set new benchmarks for visual fidelity and the implementation of high dynamic range lighting on PS4 and PS5. It has been confirmed that while Kojima Productions is leading development of Death Stranding 2, Guerrilla will support the studio for all things Decima. The performance capture scene in the Death Stranding 2 trailer was completed with assistance from the PlayStation Studios Visual Arts group, with the uncannily realistic digital humans powered by Epic Games' meta-human technology. Absolutely awesome, man. I cannot wait for this. Now, you know, obviously, guys, from a graphical perspective, it was absolutely, breathtaking to just play this game that felt very, very cinematic in a number of ways, kind of unraveled the story, and it really begged you, like, a lot of questions even at the end of the game that you wanted to see, in terms of continuations of this franchise. And so I'm super excited to see kind of where they go with it. I think it's pretty reasonable to expect, though. We've got some new characters. We've also got some returning characters. Obviously, Norman Reedus, guys, is going to be coming in as Sam Porter Bridges. In terms of the Death Stranding 2 story, this is what's going to be really interesting. Should we have connected? That's the prevailing message of the first Death Stranding 2 trailer, and there's so many weird and wonderful things happening throughout its 4-minute runtime that you'll twist your mind in knots trying to figure it all out. We see what appears to be an older Sam Porter, a fully a healed fragile, and an extinction entity cult whose leader is wearing Amelie's necklace and haircut and hiding their face with Higgs's signature death mask. There's mention of a new private corporation, APAC, more overt nautical themes, and a potential fragile express replacement called Drawbridge, which incorporates both a rope and stick motive. There's also very real indications that we'll be dealing with multiple alternate realities connected via the beach, with potential variants of Sam Porter, BB, Lou, Fragile, and others to contend with. Let's be honest, we'll be unpicking all of this for months, if not years to come, and I 100% agree with that. But here's something we do know with 100% certainty. Hideo Kojima scrapped the entire story after the pandemic. Speaking at the Game Awards in 2022, the director and writer said this of the Death Stranding 2 story: I had the story written before the pandemic, but after experiencing the pandemic, I just rewrote the whole story from scratch. Kojima then added this comment with a smile, speaking to his uncanny ability to predict events through games like Metal Gear Solid 2 and Death Stranding. I also didn't want to predict any more futures, so I rewrote it. It's really unbelievable what Hideo Kojima has been able to do between, Metal Gear and then, of course, Death Stranding, what I would love to have seen in Silent Hills. He's done some incredible work. He could definitely be a storyteller in movies and all kinds of different mediums of entertainment. But we know, after the trailer, we know it's coming, right? We know different things, and we're going to be unpacking a lot of that trailer over the coming next number of months, of course, guys. But that being said, there's still so much that we don't know. And there's so much, this story is shrouded with so much mystery. And I think there's going to be more mystery even in Death Stranding 2 than there was in the first one. It's going to be really fascinating, to say the least, guys, to see what happens here in Death Stranding 2. And I'll be sure to keep you guys posted as we get more information. Let me know what you guys think about Death Stranding 2 in the comment section down below. And for more Death Stranding 2 content and videos, stay here with zrotv.